Okay, so since we're doing this a little bit differently, I should probably start by introducing myself. My name is Alex Harrison. I am the owner and operator of Night Watch Knives. I make knives. The reason you're seeing this and the reason you care about that is because of Kris Schnebelen. If you're watching this, you either know me or you know the Schnebelens. You know Trampled Underfoot. If you're a blues fan, you need to know Trample Underfoot. Kris was the drummer of Tough when they were still playing regularly, and Kris has been a friend of mine, as has the entire family, for 14, 15 years. Since I was old enough to get into some of these blues clubs with my mom, Kris and Danielle and Nick have been mentoring me in music and have been kind to me when they shouldn't even been giving me the time of day. And the reason we're talking about this, the reason we're talking about Kris, Kris has got a daughter who's going to be 2 in August. He's got twin boys that are due in June, if I remember correctly. And Kris has got stage 4 esophageal cancer. Treatment is rough. Most of you know how this goes. So Kris is not working right now. His wife, Gabby, because of the fact that she's about to burst, is also not working right now. And we are going to do everything we can to help them out. This is not the seminal act of reaching out. There's been some posts circulating, and it's already been established that the family does not want there to be some sort of GoFundMe or other go-between. So we're going to do this a little differently than we do most raffles. If you're new to this, they're commonly referred to as waffles because Facebook doesn't like the word raffle. So here's what we're going to do. I have a puko here. And the significance of that, if you're not familiar, this is a classic Scandinavian knife pattern. Obviously, this one's been modernized. But the puko is a commonly carried tool to the point where in Northern Europe it's not even looked at as a weapon. The giving the gift of a puko is, I think Matt Martin said it best, is a way to tell someone that you care about their well-being. You want them to have a tool. You want them to be taken care of. You have a vested interest in their survival and health and happiness. And that's where we're at right now. So this guy is made of AEBL steel, stainless steel. It's been cryo-treated, the whole 9 yards. It's a heck of a steel when it leaves my shop. The handle is vintage linen micarta. It's got red liners. It's kind of hard to see. It's got a tapered tang. The bolsters have been dovetailed, which makes it look cool. And rather than put jimping on the spine, I peened some brass wire in there. See right there? That polished up really nice with the rest of the tang. So we've got a mirror polished tang and these 3 little brass accent pieces. This is a really slick knife. This is a fancy knife. That being said, this is not a show knife. It's a little thick behind the edge. I think we landed at like 23 thousandths of an inch behind the edge, maybe a little more. I didn't measure. I eyeballed it because I knew where I wanted it to be. This guy will do work, and this knife will last for decades. It will probably outlast the person who wins it as long as it's taken care of. It's going to come with a leather sheath. I haven't made it yet, but that's going to get done sometime in the next couple of days. So, here's how this is going to work. We have an email account set up. It is nwkraffle@gmail.com, and I'm going to put a link to that below this video. And to enter for the drawing for this knife, it's $10 per entry. You can enter as many times as you want. So if you donate $50, you get 5 spots, 5 chances to win. PayPal or Venmo directly to Kris, which will be linked. To enter, you send the money and you send a screenshot of your payment receipt from either platform to that email address along with your name and your phone number. I'm going to do the drawing at 5 p.m. I'm going to close the raffle at 5 p.m. on the 12th of this month. The drawing will be maybe later that evening, maybe the next day. It depends on how long it takes me to make sure that I have everyone accounted for. The drawing is going to be on our Facebook group, Night Watch Knives, The Night Shift. There will be a link there as well. On the Facebook group, we are also going to allow dog piles. Knife people, you're familiar with this. So there's probably going to be some other items offered up at some point. I'm hoping that it turns into something. The goal is to spread this around and pitch in as much and show up for Kris as much as we possibly can. The dude would do it for us. So we're going to have that drawing. We're going to throw on as much support as we possibly can. This video is going to be shared in a bunch of different places. I'm going to try and get this out and done sooner rather than later so that there can be more time. Whether you're able to contribute or not, if you are in a position to let some other people know that this is going on, great. That would be fantastic. Kris and his family are all Kansas City staples, and anyone who's ever enjoyed one of their shows or heard a tough song on the radio owes it to him to help if they can. I know that this year has been rough on everyone, but we got to take care of each other. That's what we're here for. If you have questions, you can get in touch with me directly. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but all the details will be made clear and set in stone. In advance, thank you, all of you, for your participation and for helping us do something nice for someone. I look forward to the drawing and look forward to, for my part, getting this knife to someone who I hope enjoys it. Thank you.